Hi there, everyone. Welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something called the transformation of sentences. Now, I know that sounds a bit serious, doesn't it? But really, it's just a super cool way of saying the same thing in different ways, which makes your English sound much more interesting. I promise you, it's way easier than it sounds, and it's actually a lot of fun.
So let's kick things off with a little puzzle. Have a look at this sentence. Many vehicles are moving through the city streets. Okay, pretty straightforward. But what if we wanted to say the exact same thing, but by talking about what isn't happening? You know, the opposite idea. How could we do that? This little puzzle is exactly what we're going to figure out today. And that puzzle, well, that's what transformation is all about. Think of it like this. You're giving a sentence a new outfit. It might look different on the outside, maybe a bit more stylish, but the person inside, the actual meaning, is exactly the same. We're just changing the form, not the fact. All right, our first stop is a really useful skill. Changing a positive sentence, we call that an affirmative sentence, into a negative one. And here's the important part, we're going to do it without changing the meaning at all. Let's see how it works. Okay, check this out. It's a really neat trick. The original sentence is, he is happy. Now, to flip this into a negative sentence but keep the meaning, we do two simple things. First, we add the word not, and second, we use the opposite of the main word. So what's the opposite of happy? It's unhappy. Put it together and you get, he is not unhappy, which is just a clever way of saying, well, that he's happy. Same meaning, different structure. See? Let's try one more, just to make sure we've got it. Here's the sentence. The team won the match. Right, so if they won the match, what did they not do? Exactly, they did not lose. So we can say, the team did not lose the match. And the meaning is completely identical. It's a fantastic way to add a bit of variety to your speaking and writing. Okay, I think you're getting the hang of this. So, it's your turn to be the grammar magician. Are you ready to give it a go? I bet you are. Right then, here's your challenge. The sentence is, she loves to dance. Now, using that same trick we just learned, not plus the opposite word, how would you transform this into a negative sentence? Think about it. What's a good opposite for love? Go on, pause the explainer and have a try. And the answer is, she does not hate to dance. Brilliant. If you got that, you've absolutely nailed it. It means the same thing as she loves to dance, it's just in a negative form. Well done. You are officially a sentence transformer. Fantastic work on those negatives. Now that you've got that down, let's level up. We're going to look at something called degrees of comparison. This is another amazing tool that makes your English sound so much more descriptive and powerful, especially when you want to compare things. So, as you can see, there are 3 degrees or levels. First, you have the positive degree. That's just the basic word, like smart or good. Then, when you're comparing two things, you use the comparative form. Someone is smarter, or maybe a film is more interesting. And for the absolute top, the number 1, we use the superlative, the smartest or the best. Now, here's the really cool part. We can actually transform sentences between these degrees. Look at this. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. That's superlative, right? It's the top one. But we can say the exact same thing using the comparative degree. Mount Everest is higher than any other mountain in the world. See? The meaning hasn't changed one bit. Okay, you know what's coming next, don't you? It's your turn to try. Ready to show off your new comparison skills? Let's do this. Here we go. The sentence is good. That's the positive degree. Your mission is to transform it into the comparative degree. How would you say this if you were comparing it to, say, another book? Pause here and give it some thought. And the answer is, this book is better. Fantastic, that's exactly right. Do you see how you're already making your sentences more detailed and descriptive? Excellent job mastering another new skill. So, changing to negative and changing comparisons are two brilliant skills to have. But believe it or not, that's just scratching the surface. There is a whole world of sentence transformations out there, just waiting for you to explore. Just to give you a quick peek, you can also change questions into statements or turn an excited sentence into a calm one. You can even change simple sentences to more complex ones. It's like having a giant box of Lego bricks for your language. You can build anything you want. So we've played around with all these sentences, and it's been fun. But you might be asking a really important question. Okay, but why? Why does this all matter? And that is a brilliant question to ask. Here's why. Learning to transform sentences is like having a superpower. Honestly, it makes your writing and your speech more powerful, much more interesting, and a lot clearer. It gives you the freedom to express your ideas perfectly, no matter what you're trying to say. It really is a key tool for becoming a fantastic communicator in English. You have learned so much today and taken a huge step forward with your English skills. Keep practicing what you've learned because you have absolutely proven today that you can do it. You've totally got this. And before we go, I have one last challenge for you. The next time you're reading a book, just pick any sentence you like and then ask yourself, can I transform it? Can I make it negative without changing its meaning? Can I turn it into a question? Go on, put your new superpower to the test. Happy transforming!